Okay, ASDL editors and friends. I am going to show you now. Let's look at this post again that we've been working on, a brief history of ASDLIB.org. And let's say that we've worked on this, we've edited it, saved it, previewed it, and we like it. We think it's good, and we'd like to submit it for review to the editors of content for this site. Remember, if you create your own blog, you're the editor of that site, and you won't go through this process. However, others could do the same. They could submit a post on your site, and then you would accept it or not. So that's kind of an aside, but for now, this has been written in the ASDLIB.org blog or community website. We're using those terms synonymously, and it's ready to go. We want to submit it for review, but before we submit it, it might be a good idea to come down here and say, how do I want to categorize the content of this post? By default, this is going to go to featured, and I'm going to leave featured checked because we might want to feature this for a while. But there's also a category here called news and interesting thoughts. So that might be one kind of general catch-all for this sort of article. You might look in the categories and see that we have our main categories from the ASDLIB collection in here. And then some other things, analytical sciences images, if you wanted to do a post that just was a bunch of images that you liked. Jazdal's in here. We have some photo albums, fun photos, and then photos that have to do with science. You can have something uncategorized, and it's just sort of in there. And then I've also set up another category called Wiki Help. And you know, if you decided to create your own tutorial or write a little post about something that you discovered while working on the site, we could, you know, develop a help system based on, you know, our own experiences and what we learn. So anyway, for categories, I'm going to put it for featured and news and interesting thoughts. And then the other way we can search is tags. And tags are applied per item. And for instance, I'm going to put this under digital libraries. And I'm also going to put it under NSDL. And I might even put it under NSF. Why not? So when this article, should it be published, when it comes up, it's going to have these three tags for searching. And if somebody else wrote an article and it was about digital libraries, then when this article is visible and somebody clicks the tag, it would go to the other article that somebody tagged similarly. The other tags that are in here that are used mostly, because our collection has been input into this system, is all of our subcategory tags, and those look familiar to you. And you can also, you know, use those as well if you're doing an article that's a little bit more scientific and not just a, hey, this is about us type article. So we've categorized it, we've put some tags on it, and then all we have to do now is submit for review, and it's going to change status to pending review. And so you can see now you can't save it anymore, you can't change it until the editor then decides what they're going to do with it. So that's pretty much how you're going to categorize and tag and submit your work for review when you want to have something added to this collection.